Well, we're in Mason City, Iowa, and we continue to find some really cool architecture here. Look at this tree. At the base of the tree, it's kind of hollowed out, and they put a planter in there, which is really awesome. But look at the house itself. I love the stone, which looks all natural from the area. And I love the over the window pediments. Those are large vertical. They look like limestones, and they kind of tie in really nicely with the fence and the gates, the entry markers for the gates. And of course, if you're into Frank Lloyd Wright, these are very Frank Lloyd Wright kind of lights. But look at the driveway, how it curls around. And the fence is super heavy duty, really stable. But I love how the driveway curves around here. And then you have a magnificent light back there. Everything appears to be original to the house, but there's the light. And you'll notice there's a sunken patio. And then way back in the trees, you will see a really cool fire pit. And it's made out of the same stone as the house. It's very, very cool. Not sure exactly who built this house. I don't know any history of it. But I really love the architecture. And I love how the garage doors are. So because I've been so excited over this house, I didn't look down. So David had to point out to me to look down. So here's who built the house. Joshua G. Melson House. And it was built in 1912 by Walter Burley Griffin, architect, Prairie School. And he was a student of Frank Lloyd Wright's. So Frank Lloyd Wright came to Mason City, Iowa, and he designed the whole right on the Park Hotel where we just stayed. And he designed another house, which we're going to go see here in a minute. But he was supposed to stay and actually do quite a few other things. And of course, in Frank Lloyd Wright style, he took off and he went somewhere else. So his student came in, and he has built a fantastic neighborhood vibe of all these Prairie Schoolhouse architecture homes in this beautiful, and you can see these are all big burr oak trees, but it's in a fantastic peaceful setting right on the riverbank. And if you love architecture, Prairie Schoolhouse and Frank Lloyd Wright, you would love to come to Mason City and see some of this architecture. Anyways, we're in the neighbor's backyard. She let us come over here. But look at these garage doors. So they're very Frank Lloyd Wright. But his student, as we found out from the neighbors, his student Griffith did this house, and it's called like a castle. But you can drive through the garage. That's why the driveway's in a circle, so you can go in one side and come out the other. And the back porch here is cantilevered triangle, but you can see the patio. And I know it's going to be hard to see, but this is really cool. So you see the pink on the fence. So the man and woman who originally hired Griffith to build the house, the wife found out that the husband was having an affair, so they were going through a divorce, and she got the house in the divorce, and she painted the entire castle that pink color. So the people who own it now, when they bought the house 30 or 40 years ago, whatever, they had to have the whole house sandblasted. But it sits right on the river. There's a big river down there. And the fireplace is back here with a cool patio. It's hidden behind these trees. And there's just limestone stacked up all over the place back here. Moss growing. It's just a lovely, lovely setting. And it's so peaceful. Very quiet.